I received a lot of questions about the slugs that I used at the range. I decided to make a quick tutorial, but I will be focusing on the recycling of lead and not swaging itself, simply because the dye that I use is not currently available, but I will show you how it works, and I'll add a link to the description below when and if you can purchase yours. So stay tuned and consider subscribing if you would like to see more of similar content in the future. First, let's go briefly over the equipment you'll need. You can start collecting your lead with a simple pellet trap. It can be made out of any material like cardboard. I built mine out of an old kitchen exhaust fan and replaced the internals with old rags and t-shirts that I packed tightly together. Even with the power of my Huben, this trap can safely catch a slug from as close as 10 meters, and you also get rid of the loud smack on impact, lead dust, and not to mention the funny sounding ricochet. The next step is to melt the lead. You should always try to do this outdoors. Lead is known for being potentially hazardous if handled incorrectly, so I advise you to read the tips on the link that I include below. I use this cheap pot from AliExpress. It has adjustable temperature and melts up to 1 kilo in a matter of minutes. You will also need a mold. I made mine out of 2 pieces of aluminum by adding some guiding rods made out of old bolts. When these are aligned properly, all you have to do is drill some long holes. The size of these will depend on your caliber. I found out that between 5 and 5.5 mm work great for 25 cal. The ingots you get from this mold have to be cut into smaller pieces, and you can do that with any sharp cutter, preferably with one flat edge. I added an arm and a bolt to this one so that I can easily adjust the length of the pieces. Weighing is done on a cheap but fairly precise scale. All that is left at this point is swaging, and for that you can use any commercially available dye like the one from GMI, Corbin or similar. Now over to the process itself.